Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some fascinating facts about our furry friends that you probably didn't know. You see, dogs are amazing creatures. They're loyal, loving, and full of surprises. Stay tuned to learn more about the incredible world of dogs. You know how your dog seems to know when it's time for a walk, even if you're not looking at the clock? It's almost as if they have an internal alarm that goes off at just the right moment. This uncanny ability to sense time is one of the many fascinating aspects of our canine companions. That's because dogs have a sense of time. While they don't understand the concept of minutes and hours like we do, they have their own unique way of keeping track of the day. They rely on their keen senses and the patterns they observe in their environment. They live in the moment, yes, but they also pick up on routines. Dogs are creatures of habit and they thrive on consistency. When you take them for a walk at the same time every day, they start to anticipate it. They know when it's time to play, eat, or rest. They notice patterns in our behavior, our scent, even the way the light changes in the house. For instance, they might recognize the sound of your footsteps as you prepare their meal, or the way the sunlight filters through the windows at different times of the day. These cues help them understand the flow of time in their own way. This doesn't mean they understand minutes and hours like we do. Instead, they have a more instinctual grasp of time. They can sense when it's been a while since their last meal, or when it's time for their daily walk. Their internal clock is finely tuned to the rhythms of their daily life, but they feel the rhythm of the day. They wake up with the sunrise, stretch and yawn, ready to start a new day. They know when it's time to rest and when it's time to be active. This natural rhythm helps them stay in sync with their environment and with us. They anticipate those moments when they get to be with their pack, when we exercise together, when they get fed. These moments are the highlights of their day, and they look forward to them with great excitement. Their sense of time is deeply connected to their bond with us. It's a beautiful thing, this connection they have to time and to us. It reminds us of the importance of being present and cherishing the moments we share with our furry friends. Their ability to sense time in their own unique way is just one of the many reasons why dogs hold such a special place in our hearts. We see the world with our eyes, but dogs, they experience it through their noses. For them, every scent tells a story. Every whiff is a new chapter in the book of life. Imagine a world of smells so vivid, so detailed, it makes our sense of smell seem dull. To a dog, a simple walk in the park is like reading an entire novel, filled with intricate details and hidden messages. That's what it's like for a dog. Each blade of grass, each flower, each gust of wind carries with it a wealth of information. Their sense of smell is at least 40 times more powerful than ours. This incredible ability allows them to detect scents that are completely undetectable to us. They have up to 300 million olfactory receptors in their noses compared to our measly 6 million. Think about that. 300 million receptors working together to create a detailed map of the world around them. They can smell things we can't even imagine. From the faintest trace of a hidden object to the lingering scent of a trail left hours ago, their noses are finely tuned instruments of detection. It's how they track scents, identify other dogs, even sense changes in our emotions. A dog's nose can detect the subtle shifts in our body chemistry, alerting them to our moods and feelings. Their nose is their window to the world, and it's a world full of information we can only dream of accessing. For dogs, every scent is a new discovery, a new piece of the puzzle that makes up their understanding of the world. So next time you see a dog sniffing around, remember, they're not just smelling, they're exploring, learning, and experiencing the world in a way we can only imagine. Ever wonder why your dog reacts to sounds you can barely hear? Dogs hear on a different level than we do. They can hear sounds at 4 times the distance we can. And it's not just about distance. They also pick up on higher frequencies. That's why they respond to those high-pitched dog whistles that seem silent to us. Their ears are finely tuned instruments, picking up on the subtlest of sounds. A rustle in the leaves, a distant car, even the change in your breathing. They hear it all. It's part of what makes them such incredible companions and protectors. Chapter 4. Nose prints, as unique as you are. We all know about fingerprints, but did you know dogs have their own unique identifiers? It's true. Every dog's nose print is one of a kind, just like our fingerprints. No two are exactly alike. It's like Mother Nature gave each dog its own personal signature. The ridges and patterns on their noses are so distinct they can be used for identification. Some people even use nose prints as a form of pet identification, just like microchipping. It's a fascinating example of the incredible diversity and individuality in the animal kingdom. Chapter 5. The blink of an eye. We humans have two eyelids, but dogs have a secret weapon, a third eyelid. It's called a nictitating membrane, or sometimes called a haw. You might see it flash across their eye if you look closely. This third eyelid acts like a protective shield, keeping the eye moist and free of debris. It also helps to distribute tears and protect the cornea from scratches. It's especially useful for dogs who spend a lot of time outdoors or in dusty environments. Next time you see your dog blink, remember that third eyelid, working hard to keep those eyes healthy. Chapter 6. A nose for health. We've talked about how amazing a dog's sense of smell is, but did you know it can actually save lives? It's true. Dogs can be trained to detect certain diseases in humans like cancer and diabetes. Their powerful noses can pick up on subtle changes in our scent, changes that indicate the presence of disease. They can detect changes in our breath, our sweat, even our urine. It's an incredible testament to their olfactory abilities and their potential to help us in ways we're only beginning to understand. Chapter 7. The Barkless Wonder. We all know dogs love to bark, but there's one breed that marches to the beat of a different drum, the Basenji. This African breed is known as the barkless dog because it doesn't bark in the traditional sense. Instead of a bark, the Basenji makes a unique yodeling sound often described as a baru. It's thought that their larynx, the voice box in dogs, is shaped differently, preventing them from producing a traditional bark. So if you're looking for a quieter canine companion, the Basenji might be the breed for you. Chapter 8. Sweaty Paws Cool Dog. Dogs don't sweat like we do. They don't have sweat glands all over their bodies. Instead, their primary way of cooling down is through panting. But here's the interesting part. Dogs do have sweat glands, but they're located in their paw pads. Those sweaty paws aren't just for leaving cute little prints on the floor. They actually help to regulate their body temperature. So, next time you see your dog panting after a walk, remember those hard-working paw pads helping to keep them cool. Chapter 9. Built for Speed. If you've ever seen a greyhound in action, you know these dogs were born to run. With their sleek bodies and powerful legs, greyhounds are the fastest dog breed on the planet. They can reach speeds up to 45 miles per hour, leaving most other dogs in the dust. Their speed and agility make them natural-born racers, and they've been used for coursing and racing for centuries. But even if they're not on the racetrack, greyhounds are gentle and loving companions who enjoy a good sprint now and then. Chapter 10. A Bond Through Time. Dogs have earned the title of man's best friend for a reason. Their loyalty, affection, and unwavering companionship have made them an integral part of human life. They've been our loyal companions for thousands of years, sharing in our joys and sorrows, and standing by us through thick and thin. Evidence suggests that dogs were first domesticated from wolves at least 14,000 years ago, a transformation that marked the beginning of a unique relationship. Some estimates go as far back as 30,000 years, indicating that this bond has deep roots in our shared history. That's a long time to be by our side, sharing our lives, our homes, and our hearts. From ancient times to the present day, dogs have been more than just pets. They have been family. Over the centuries, dogs have played many roles in human society: hunters, herders, protectors, and even healers. Their versatility and adaptability have made them indispensable in various aspects of our lives. And of course, they have always been beloved companions, offering comfort and joy in ways that words often fail to capture. This long history of companionship speaks to the deep bond between humans and dogs, a bond that transcends time and culture. Built on trust, loyalty, and unconditional love, this bond continues to grow stronger with each passing generation. Whether through their playful antics or their comforting presence, dogs have a unique way of touching our hearts and enriching our lives. Today, dogs serve in numerous capacities, from therapy and service dogs to participants in sports and entertainment. Their contributions to our well-being and happiness are immeasurable. No matter where we are, dogs have a remarkable ability to adapt and thrive alongside us, making every place feel a little more like home. As we look to the future, the bond between humans and dogs will undoubtedly continue to evolve. But one thing remains certain: the love and connection we share with our canine companions is timeless and irreplaceable. Outro. Until next time, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning these surprising facts about dogs, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. Remember, understanding our dogs is about more than just treats and tricks. It's about appreciating their incredible senses, their unique abilities, and the deep bond we share. See you next time.